Hello, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to Thursday, and welcome also to the meditation live stream. I hope that you're doing well. Here on my channel, we work with integration of our body, emotion, mind, and relational dimension. I like to think of these as interconnected yet distinct dimensions of our being, and the spiritual work is to bring more awareness into our life and work with awareness as developmental, and that awareness allows us to grow and change and become that which we are in a way, but also that which we can be, which we transform into. And I'd like to do a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice. And today we'll go for about half an hour. And on the weekend, I like to do a little bit longer, more like 50 minutes. And yes, so transformation is about taking one thing and it becoming something completely new. And the best metaphor is like the monarch butterfly. You know, it has different stages of its life, where it starts out as sort of a caterpillar, then eats a whole bunch, and then it makes a cocoon, and then after a while in the cocoon, it emerges as like a butterfly, a completely new creature. And spiritual transformation is a lot like that. I've always liked that symbol. And we transform not only in our minds, but we transform on multi-dimensions. So we transform in our body, meaning we become more embodied. We transform in our hearts. We transform our capacity for emotion, our capacity to hold space for ourselves and each other. And we transform in our mind, meaning we were able to identify less with our thoughts and more as the space in which thoughts arise. And we transform in our relationships. We're able to understand more about how we're connected. We can understand more about what is ours and what is not ours to work with. And I think this is very useful. The way in which the internet has connected us, we're very connected to everything that's happening all at once with your device. You know, everything is accessible right now, and that kind of urgency is very new for our nervous system. So it's very easy to have kind of like an underdeveloped responsibility for what is happening in the world, and wishing that you could do something about what is happening from a place that's not really that developed. We have a frustration or a deep despair, a lot of heartbreak when things happen in the world that we're immediately connected to and don't have the capacity with which to do anything about. And I think the real levers of power come from each and every one of us understanding what is ours to do. And we're all called to do different things in different ways. And that calling is something that we can hear a little bit clearer when we practice. Taking time out every day, practicing with awareness, the different dimensions of yourself. And that whisper of spirit becomes a little bit easier to hear, a little bit clearer to understand. And you know when you've kind of taken on too much, for example. It's very easy to take on a lot in today's world. And I think burnout is a result of that, the quote-unquote burnout that people get when they've taken on too much, or they've made one dimension of their life, with our limited energy, take all of that limited energy into that one area of our life. And we need to take a little time every day with our own energy, with our energy of our practice, the energy of connecting to the planet, connecting to awareness, spirit. And we become a little bit more ensconced or resourced in that energy, and it helps with clarity, and it helps with discernment and making better choices. And that's a real great argument to do the work every day if you need that sort of thing. And so today we'll start with a practice with our eyes closed and begin with some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. And allowing your breath to return to your usual way of breathing. Beginning to tune into and feel your body sensations. Feeling areas of your body that are warm, open, alive, tingling or pulsing, and present. Feel your body and the connection of your body to the earth, your body's contact with the earth underneath you. And begin the process of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body And the out breath, softening, melting down through your body like warm honey into the earth. And everywhere that the honey touches becomes cleansed, healed, and purified. Each breath wave, each cycle of the breath, you get a little bit closer to your body and melt a little bit deeper into the earth. Very good. And bringing your attention up into your heart, the center of your chest. And you can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. On the in-breath in, feeling your heart. Out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what emotions are present for you right now. And without making them right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel for a little bit in the shared space. You could be experiencing any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel them a little bit. You could also be feeling numb, which is a valid emotional experience as well. Different emotions give our life direction. Very good. Then bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and on the out-breath, softening in and around your skull. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye area or your crown, whatever feels correct for you. In-breath, feeling, out-breath, softening your head. You can come in contact with your thoughts, noticing how busy your mind is, and just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts, letting your thoughts come and go. You can come back to feeling your head or your body and the earth underneath you for grounding and anchoring if you notice that you get pulled into a thought. Very good. And now we'll spend some time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing the work we did to remain present and not evaporate. And on the in-breath, begin the practice of feeling outside yourself on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside yourself. Practice feeling outside and then inside. if you like, you can add in the qualities of love, compassion, gratitude to your practice. Feeling love, compassion, and gratitude all around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude towards yourself. And you can practice sending and receiving. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and ripple out into the community. Amen. Wonderful. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.